Edward Farina, an XRP community figure and head of social adoption at XRP Healthcare, has alleged that Ripple officials may have invented Bitcoin using historical records. By the way, may XRP be a more efficient payment channel by commanding greater prices and better liquidity? Furthermore, what piqued Vitalik Buterin's interest in XRP and Ripple Labs previously? Finally, prominent Bitcoin maximalist Max Keiser claimed that XRP is centralized based on a 32-year-old patent. But should we agree? Farina made this audacious claim in reaction to an earlier disclosure of Ripple CTO David Schwartz's 1988 patent for a system similar to the XRP ledger. Edward Farina highlighted a 1988 patent that predates Bitcoin. Notably, Schwartz applied for this innovation 20 years before Bitcoin's pseudonymous founder, Satoshi Nakamoto, revealed the notion of Bitcoin. It is worth mentioning that the XRP ledger appeared 4 years after Bitcoin, mirroring the core blockchain premise of the Bitcoin network. The ledger has mastered payment principles in some ways, whereas the Bitcoin network has fallen short. Farina believes that current Ripple leaders, such as CTO David Schwartz, established Bitcoin to test the functionality of a payment system before unveiling the XRP ledger. One of the factors supporting Farina's claims is a publication reportedly made by Satoshi Nakamoto. Surprisingly, 2 books claimed by Nakamoto were published on Amazon in 2019. The title of one of these pamphlets is Wave and Ripple Design Book. Farina's rationale is based on a mention of Ripple in this allegedly Nakamoto-written book. Given the amount of people claiming to be the creator of Bitcoin, it's uncertain whether these books are his. Farina makes no mention of other alternatives. The idea that Ripple executives invented Bitcoin is based on a remark made by Nakamoto about Ripple Pay, Ryan Fugger's creation, and the first Ripple payment system underlying the original XRPL concept. Ripple Pay, created by Fugger in 2005, predates Bitcoin as well. David Schwartz recently discovered that Nakamoto did discuss Ripple Pay. An unsubstantiated source claims that the Bitcoin inventors admired the concept. Remember that the designers of the XRPL, including Schwartz, were inspired by Fugger's Ripple Pay proposal. The only difference between the XRP ledger and the original Ripple Pay system, according to David, is that it uses a native token, XRP. These facts, along with the relationship between these ideas, have led to some supporters. Farina believes that the XRPL engineers were behind Bitcoin. These developers, including Schwartz, have never made such claims. Please keep in mind to subscribe to our channel and to activate the notification bell to be among the first to hear about new XRP developments. Crypto Airy, an influential XRP user recently, a notable XRP influencer, Crypto Airy, recently highlighted a comment from Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, about the price of XRP when used to handle large cross-border transfers. Highlighted a comment by Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, about the cost of XRP when used to facilitate large cross-border payments. Schwartz's response to a Quora question on institutions reportedly seeking to keep the price of XRP low for payment transactions was cited by Crypto Airy. She pointed out that higher prices tend to correlate with greater liquidity, which means lower payments. A specific questioner voiced concern about banks adopting Ripple and the implications for the XRP market price. Schwartz went into great detail about the basic technique. He argued that banks' intention to keep the price of XRP low will not prevent widespread adoption. Schwartz emphasized the significance of the XRP. $1 million payout is always at least $1 million. He claims that higher prices correlate with improved liquidity, resulting in cheaper transactions, contrary to the conventional perception that lower prices are preferred. This concept was proved by the Ripple CTO by comparing Ripple to Bitcoin. For a $1 million transaction, he emphasized the usage of Bitcoin as an intermediary currency. It would generate significant price adjustments if it were priced low, say $100. Such fluctuations would emerge from a lack of liquidity while acquiring the necessary Bitcoin and translating it into the recipient's local currency. If you tried to buy enough Bitcoin to buy the house, the price would skyrocket. The price of Bitcoins decreased significantly when the recipient attempted to convert them into their local currency. The situation, according to Schwartz, would render Bitcoin unsuitable for high-value transactions. Schwartz believes XRP follows the similar pattern. To recap, when the price of XRP rises, it becomes a more efficient tool for handling high-value transfers since fewer units of the digital asset are required. After numerous members of the XRP community assumed that the Ethereum co-founder was engaged with the blockchain payment industry, Steven Nureyev, an early Ethereum consultant, has shed light on Vitalik Buterin's previous connection with Ripple. Furthermore, Steven Nureyev, an early Ethereum consultant, shed light on Vitalik Buterin's previous Ripple interests, as numerous XRP community members fear that the Ethereum co-founder was obsessed with the blockchain payment industry. Buterin disclosed in 2019 that he applied to Ripple Labs as an intern as early as mid-2013. Buterin was unable to work with Ripple since his visa was rejected by US officials. Earlier this year, former Ripple director Matt Hamilton claimed during a debate on top decentralized financial projects that Buterin used to sleep on the sofa of the company's CTO David Schwartz while looking for an internship. XRP community member Digital Asset Investor recently asked Nureyev if Buterin was interested in Ripple Labs. Nureyev said that he was not aware of the question raised by digital asset investors. According to Nureyev, Buterin merely informed him of his previous attempt to build on the Bitcoin network. Buterin's suggestion to place smart contracts on the popular blockchain network, on the other hand, was rejected by Bitcoin developers. Notably, Nureyev indicated that he and Buterin had discussed Ripple. Ripple, according to an early Ethereum advisor, is an example of how a company should conduct itself in the blockchain business. I spoke to him about Ripple, but that was because I had met the Ripple folks and used them as an example of how a company should be operated in this space, Nureyev stated. During the interview, Nureyev mentioned meeting 2 Ripple employees, including the company's co-founder, Chris Larsen. At a conference, XRP was discussed, and issues facing it were addressed. The episode, according to Nureyev, revealed that just one person in Ripple was permitted to discuss the cryptocurrency. That was supposed to be the situation here, Nureyev explained. Meanwhile, Nureyev's fame has soared. Following his recent ICO disclosure in the XRP community, some of Nureyev's claims, as previously noted, relate to Ethereum infractions. The number of investors participating in the Ethereum ICO, prompting speculation that some whales may be concealing their money. In addition, Nureyev commented on his indictment, which he believes was fabricated due to his Ethereum knowledge. Following the announcement, pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton announced that he is aiming to bring Nureyev to crypto law to throw further light on the charges. Now for the big question of the day. Is XRP truly centralized? Is it a centralized system? Max Keiser, El Salvador's President Nayib Bukel's Bitcoin advisor, has returned to the X platform to express his displeasure with XRP. By posting an image of a patent document, Keiser claimed that XRP is a centralized digital asset this time. In 1991, a patent paper was submitted in the United States. The paper made no mention of digital assets, but it did identify Ripple's chief technology officer, David Schwartz. The document said, XRP is centralized, as you can see from the patent, according to Keiser because Schwartz was identified as an inventor in the patent filing. Notably, the invention was for a computer system made up of many interconnected personal computers that work together to process tasks. It could be a reference to the distributed ledger technology that presently powers cryptocurrencies. As expected, Keiser's premise of XRP centralization based on the patent did not sit well with the XRP community. Matt Hamilton, a former Ripple software engineer, pointed out that the paper had nothing to do with XRP, especially given that it was submitted 32 years ago when XRP was just 12 years old. Meanwhile, ex-user MetaMun challenged the notion of XRP centralization by drawing parallels with the Bitcoin ecosystem. According to the commentator, if the centralized sentiment stemmed from the XRP founders reserving a sizable amount of the token for themselves, then Bitcoin has a similar structure. MetaMun pointed out that the founder of Bitcoin, the pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto, assigned a considerable amount of Bitcoin to himself. Satoshi Nakamoto reportedly controls 1.1 million Bitcoins worth more than $28,732 million. How decentralized is that? Maxi Keyser inquired about MetaMun. So, gentlemen, this video has concluded. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. This has greatly aided my comprehension of the YouTube algorithm. Also, by sharing this video with as many people as possible, you can help enlighten others in the same way that you have been enlightened. You should not miss any of our content if you are a serious Bitcoin fan. We'll talk about the latest news tomorrow. That has ramifications for the entire community.